Coach Sully, Reps and Sweat Martial Arts and Fitness. This is Mat Chat. So today, folks, we're going to talk about recovery. Recovery in our world, in the world where we work out, where we go hard. A lot of times, it's the most neglected area. I know in my personal journey, it is an area where I am highly lacking. I recently had an injury that I definitely fault the lack of recovery in my regimen for. So that has driven me to look into the whole topic of recovery and making sure that I, just as diligently as I work out and go hard, I want to be just as diligent about my recovery. And we should all be just as diligent about our recovery. Recovery is half, if not more, of working out. When you're working out, when you're lifting, when you're doing CrossFit, when you're doing martial arts, you're in essence breaking down your body with the intention of your body building back up stronger. So we have to create the conditions for that buildup to happen in an efficient manner. We have to eat the right foods and give ourselves the proper building blocks so that buildup can happen the way that it's supposed to. We can't just destroy. Otherwise, we'll be broken. So I made a list of 10 things and 10 ways that we can look into and 10 ways that we can approach recovery. So here we go. First one, we have to prioritize sleep. Everyday scientists are discovering different benefits of sleeping. Sleeping builds your immune system back up. Sleeping obviously gives you rest. Your cells rejuvenate while you're sleeping. Your body is allocating, your digestive system is allocating nutrients and repairing what's been broken down from your activities. So sleep is very important. And for an active lifestyle, the recommended amount of time for sleep is 7 to 9 hours. And I know a lot of you folks that work out are not getting that kind of sleep. So we have to prioritize sleep. Number 2, we got to optimize nutrition. Again, we're breaking ourselves down. We're in essence destroying ourselves with the intention of building it back up. But we have to give ourselves the building blocks that we need in order to do that in the way that it needs to get done. We need to be making sure that we're fueling our workouts with complex carbs. A lot of times in the fitness industry, for some reason, people look down on carbs, and I think it's because everybody wants to be lean, but we're talking about fitness for performance. A low carb diet is not going to give you what you need to get through an active workout regimen. So you got to have those carbs in there. You need those proteins to build those muscles back up that you have broken down. So nutrition. Number 3, we got to stay hydrated. Human beings, we are 75% water. That means when we start to linger in a lesser percentage of water, things start going wrong. We need to hydrate. We need to be drinking water. And also, another thing that I've been looking into is not only getting our water from our normal water source, the H2O, But we should also be eating fruits because the fibers in the fruits help us retain the hydration. A lot of times when we're just downing water, a lot of that water is going through us and our body isn't making any use of it. So that H3O, those fruits, those melons that have high content in water and have the fibers to hold on to the water so your body can make use of it, those are great. Plus, they'll have the electrolytes that you need to support your active lifestyle. Number 4, active recovery. That's your stretching, that's your walking, that's your swimming, those low impact, you're not putting an enormous strain on yourself, but you're getting the blood circulating. You're stretching those muscles out. It's active. You're flushing your lymphatic system by raising the heart rate up slightly, getting those blood to those areas that don't normally get the blood. A lot of times we have the whole go hard portion on lockdown. We all know how to get in the gym and give it 100%. But we also have to do those low impact, active recovery exercises for our well-being. Number 5, we got to manage our stress. Science has figured out a long time ago that stress is one of the top causes for chronic disease. Someone stressed out will they could be healthy in all areas of their life, but they'll have a weak immune system. They'll be susceptible to getting sick. Stress can really, really, really get in the way of our fitness and well-being. We have to do things like meditate. Some of us even need to see therapists to make sure that while we're carrying these big loads in the gym, we don't want to be carrying these big loads outside of the gym as well. So stress, we need to address the stress. Proper pre and post workout recovery. So that's your pre-workout stretching. That's your warm up. That's your cool down. Those things are important when you are putting those heavy loads on your body. You have to make sure that you ease into it and ease out of it. Number 7, contrast therapy. That's your cold plunges. That's your saunas. That's your hot and cold. That's another thing that scientists are now discovering so many benefits for. Those things that can even boost your immune system. But they're great for allowing your body to recover. Number 8, improve our mobility. That is, again, your stretching. That's your soft tissue massages. That's using that massage gun. That's using those foam rollers. That's also stretching. Number 9, avoid overtraining. And this is one that's easy for us to struggle with. We take on this go-getter persona. we want to get in and do the best that we can. We want to get in there and go hard. But we got to know where our limits are. Because if we don't identify our limits, our bodies will identify those limits for us. And when our bodies identify those limits, it's not going to be very forgiving. So we got to make sure we're not overtraining. And I say this to myself first because, you know, every time I step on the mats, I have a dilemma. Did I go hard enough? But what I'm realizing is that, first of all, it doesn't take that much to maximize my workout, to go hard. And the mentality of have I gone hard enough actually leads me personally, and probably you too, to going too hard. You're not going to see a difference when you and again, scientists are really uncovering a lot of these myths, but it does not take that much. Again, we are breaking down our bodies. So that needs to be a very careful and well thought out process. We're playing with fire by pushing ourselves. So we got to make sure we're not pushing ourselves too much. And then last but not least, use your supplements. A lot of the food that we have available to us, unfortunately, does not have everything that we need, and it does not have the vitamins, the minerals that we need. So we have to supplement those things. Sometimes we're not getting enough protein from just eating our regular 3 meals a day. So we have to supplement that protein. Again, we are living an active lifestyle. So we cannot expect for an average diet to be able to support that. So we're going to have to supplement. We have to supplement. But anyway, guys, I hope this was beneficial. I hope this was educational, and I hope this was informative. We have to put as much energy and as much emphasis as we put in breaking down ourselves. We have to put that same energy into building ourselves back up. We have to put that same energy into recovery. Coach Sully, Reps and Sweat Martial Arts and Fitness. This was Mat Chat.